At least 20 illegal miners will appear in the Stilfontein Magistrate's Court this morning. The group emerged from the disused mine shaft in the northwest during rescue operations earlier this week. The mining material, including explosives, redefined gold, as well as firearms, was seized. Some of the illegal mining kingpins are believed to be among those that will be appearing in court. Newzroom Afrika's Ziniko Mhlaba is now joining us live for this story. He's joining us from the northwest. Ziniko, very good morning to you. Thank you so much for making time for us this morning. Let's start off with the court appearance of these individuals that will be making their court appearance, and also the allegation or expectation that the kingpins will be amongst those that are appearing. Tell us more about that.
That is correct, Aldrin. You are outside the Stilfontein Magistrate Court here in the Northwest Province. This is due to the fact that today we're expecting those illegal miners who were rescued over the past 3 days to make their first appearance before the magistrate here in Stilfontein. And of course, they will be appearing in court at the back of over 1,500 illegal miners who are still in custody, who are still in police cells at various police stations here in the Northwest Province. So, and I'm talking about over 1,000 that are currently, in police custody before the 246 which were retrieved over the past 3 days. So if you add those numbers, you can only imagine the capacity and how these particular proceedings might be affected by the volume of the illegal miners who must appear before the magistrate today. But if you look, Aldrin, at the rate in which these people have been sentenced, we are looking at 49 successful people who have been sentenced already out of that 1,500. However, there's been that question, Aldrin, in terms of what is happening with the kingpins. Where are they? Why are we not hearing anything about them? Well, we've got some information, Aldrin, which suggests that some of them will be appearing before the magistrate court today. And of course, we knew before Monday, before the rescue experts started on Monday, we knew that there were some who were still underground, and we got information that some of them might have surfaced over the past 3 days in Stilfontein. So we will see then if they will be able to come through before the magistrate court today. However, one of the organizations that really raised some concerns in terms of the silence regarding the appearance or regarding the prosecution of the kingpins themselves has been the South African Communist Party. And of course, we spoke to the secretary of SACP here in the Northwest Province, Mr. Madoda Sambata, and this is what he had to say regarding the prosecution of the kingpins.
Can there be now a very serious operation from the police side with proper resources that must now work on where are the culprits, the real owners of this system, not the ones who work for them? Because the problem is our people are exposed to too dangerous and risky situation underground. The people who are owning the operation are not here, and none of them are making any effort to ensure that these people are rescued.
Okay, let's go to Refiloe. Seboko is also on the story for us. And Refiloe joining us from Stilfontein as well. A very good morning to you. So we were expecting a press briefing by the Minister of Police, the Deputy Minister, as well as the Police Commissioner at around 11 o'clock later on today. And earlier this morning, we got a notification that that press briefing has been postponed indefinitely. Do we know why the press briefing has been postponed? But what does this mean for the operation itself? What happens today?
Well, Aldrin, together with our viewers, we understand that that press briefing, which was expected to happen today at 11 o'clock and indicating that it has been postponed, the date on when it will happen is yet to be announced. But I guess one of the things that were to be touched and were expected to be touched on is the issue of where to now, considering that yesterday we saw the end of the retrieval operation by the mining rescue experts, particularly at Shaft 11, where the attention has been. That is after the cage was sent underground one more time to ascertain and just verify that indeed there are no illegal miners that are remaining there, as per that information that two of the volunteers had indicated. And that cage went underground, Aldrin. We saw it coming back without anybody. We also heard that the mining rescue experts are now going to leave site. Indeed, they have left site at Shaft 11. But also, there has been the focus at Shaft 11, but we also know that there are other shafts where these illegal miners have been emerging from. One of them being this Shaft 10, where we are right now, which the mining rescue experts or the CEO of the mining rescue services in South Africa, Manas Fourie, had indicated that they had done an assessment to look at the difference between the two shafts, that of Shaft 11 and here at Shaft 10, indicating that there are obstructions here, and that's why a cage would not go underground. But this is also something that one of the volunteers that were assisting with the retrieval operation at Shaft 11 had also indicated. They're saying that as much as they had said there are no people that need to be assisted at Shaft 11 to be retrieved and brought to the surface, here at Shaft 10, what is then going to happen? We saw people coming from Shaft 10, on their own, and also be attended by healthcare officials, but the police as well. But they're also saying that now what is going to happen with the shaft. But let's listen to one of the volunteers, Mzwandile Mkwai, with regards to what their concern is at this moment in time with regards to Shaft 10.
In Shaft 10, this case cannot work. We can take 2 years to open that. People are laying in there because of this police. We're trying to get out. They know there's the police, but he fails on the way. Others, they have managed to get out. But we must, as a South African, cannot take things lightly. We said at least 1,000 is out. We have at least 80-something. That's not okay, man. Even if it was 4 bodies or 5 bodies, that as a children of someone's. There's a brothers, there were brothers, there were fathers there.
Well, Refiloe Seboko there on that story for us, as well as Ziniko Mhlaba. So stay tuned to Channel 405 for the latest on what's going to happen in relation to this operation and also the court appearance of the illegal miners this morning.